These jump shots are overpowered in NBA 2K24. Now, with the release of the brand new season, I had to drop a jump shot video for the best jump shots for every build and every height in NBA 2K24, bro. Now, I have been waiting to make this video for a very long time because I have been trying to ride out the patches and see what jump shots are still good after each season. I didn't want to post the best jump shot video just for that jump shot to be patched in the next season or for me to find a better one. But luckily, after 5 months of playing this game and playing on multiple different builds, a 7-foot build, a 6'6" build, and even a 6'1" build, I think I found the best jump shot. Now, guys, the only reason I make videos is to help you guys out as much as I possibly can so that you guys can have the funnest time on the game. That is why most of us play video games, right? It's to have fun. If you're not having fun, there's kind of no point on being on the game. Unless, of course, you play competitively or you make content. Now, I don't want to waste no one's time, so we're going to hop straight into the jump shots. We're going to start with the shorter builds first, and then we're going to move on to the taller. And we're also going to start out with the lower three-pointers as well, and then move ourselves up to the higher three-point ratings. So for this first jump shot, you are going to need a 77 three-pointer. I wish I could have given you guys a 75 three-point rating, but I have never gone that low on my three-pointer. Now, when I first made this build, I was broke on VC and couldn't really upgrade it, so I was using this jump shot for a while. And let me tell y'all, boys, this jump shot served me well for the first couple months that I was using this build. Now, I know the jumper may look mid at best. When you're looking at it on paper, you only get around a B+ release height and a B+ release speed, which is not that good. I prefer to have an A+ on both of those. But very surprisingly, this jump shot shoots like it has an A+ release speed, which may sound very weird because it's a B+ release speed, but trust me, guys, it is a fast jump shot and it is a green jump shot. Overall, man, I think this is going to be a really easy jumper the time if you have a low three-pointer. Now, if you guys really wanted to, you can mess around with the blending and try and get a higher release speed, but I honestly don't recommend that. But what I do recommend is this jump shot for an 85 three-pointer. Now, huge shout out to my boy Coaster2K for putting me on this jump shot. Now, again, this jump shot may not look good because of that B release height, but trust me, boys, not everything has to be an A+ for the jump shot to be good. But then again, everyone's gonna have their preferred jump shot and how they want their jump shot to look. I am just giving you guys the options, all right? But overall, man, this jump shot is definitely a 10 out of 10. It is one of those jump shots that does not look visually appealing and does not have a good visual cue, right? But it is very, very easy to time because the timing is so easy to get down. Now, I totally forgot to do this for the first jump shot, but I'm going to do it for this one and for the rest of the jump shots. I'm going to show you guys what page the base and the releases are on. So the base for Kevin Porter Jr. will be on page 11, release 1 will be on page 12, and release 2 will be on page 5. Now, I really wish I could give you guys a high rating three-point shot, but unfortunately, my three-pointer only goes up to an 86 on this build, and I don't want to give you guys any false jump shots that I've never used. I'm so sorry about that, guys, but if you guys want a high rating three-point shot, just go ahead and look it up on YouTube. There's so many videos out there, and I'm sure you will find one. So now we are moving on to the slightly taller guard builds. Starting out, of course, with the low three-pointer. Now, I'm not sure why any of you guys would have this low of a three-pointer on this tall of a build, but maybe y'all just don't have the VC to upgrade your build right now, but overall, this is a really good jump shot for the low three-pointer. JT Thor has been a good base since the game has come out. I think that's no surprise that I'm putting a JT Thor jump shot on this list. Now, if you guys are wondering what page the release and the base is on, JT Thor is on page 23, LaMelo Ball is on page 2, and Cade Cunningham is on page 7, at least for me. Yeah, man, that is really the only good low rating three-point shot that I have for this height. Anyways, let's go and get into the next one. Now, moving on into the slightly higher three-point rating range of an 85. Now, this range, I have tried so many different jump shots for this range, and I have had jump shots where I have shot under 25%, but let me tell you guys, this jump shot is the one that I still utilize today. If you're looking for a jump shot that has a good visual cue, then this is the one, man. But again, everyone has their different preferences of a jump shot. I just recommend taking this one into the Gatorade facility, see how you like it. You never know what jump shot could be for you. One person could say the jump shot is bad, but then you go and try it and it could be the most green jumper you've ever tried. Now, don't worry, I do have multiple options for you 85 three-pointer guys, so let's go ahead and get into the next jump shot. Now, this next jump shot is is going to be utilizing a base that, in my opinion, is very underrated and is better than JT Thor. And that base is going to be Ben Shepherd. Now, you may be wondering to yourself, why do I think this base is actually better than JT Thor? Well, first of all, the visual cue is a lot easier to see than JT Thor's, and it has a way better timing stability than JT Thor's jump shot. Now, I have realized that for some jump shots, the timing stability actually doesn't matter, because it could have a high timing stability, but it could still be harder to time than with a jump shot with a low timing stability. I hope I said that right. But yeah, man, again, test this jump shot out in the Gatorade facility and see how you like it. But anyways, the base is on page 21, the release 1 is on page 14, and release 2 is on page 18. Now, if you can't find the base or the release, just keep looking through these pages. These are just what the bases and the release are on for me, but it could be different for you, so keep looking. But yeah, man, again, one of my favorite jump shots and one that I think is very underrated. But let's go ahead and show you guys the next jump shot. Now, this next jump shot is still going to be utilizing that Ben Shepherd base. Now, I honestly think that this jump shot looks a little cleaner than the last one, primarily just because it has a higher release height and it does have a more flick of the wrist. I'm going to say it again, Ben Shepherd is such an underrated base that I recommend you guys try, because I know you guys have probably been trying to use JT Thor. But yeah, guys, that is going to be all the jump shots I have for a 6'6" through 6'10" build. Now, I would give you guys a higher 3-point rating, but again, my 3-point rating does not go that high, and I don't want to give you guys jump shots that I have not used before. Now, moving on into all my big man jump shots. Shout out to all my big men out there. This is for the height 6'10" through 7'3". Now, I actually main a big man build in NBA 2K24, so trust me when I say all these jump shots are good. But just like we've been doing the entire video, we are going to start with the lower 3-point rating and then move up into the higher range. Starting off, of course, with a 75 3-pointer. Now, this is on my David Robinson build, and I shoot around 50% with this jump shot on this specific build. Don't always judge the jump shot by that animation you see on the right-hand side. You gotta see it actually in game. Again, try this out in the Gatorade facility and see how y'all like it. Again, here go the pages. Nas Reed is on page 7. Tyler Cook is on page 4. And then Franz Wagner is going to be on page 14. But yeah, man, not much else to say about this jump shot. Let's go ahead and get right on to the next one. Now, these next jump shots are going to be for my somewhat unorthodox 7-foot builds that have a high 3-point rating, like above an 85. I know it may seem strange to have that high of a 3-pointer or a mid-range on a 7-foot or a 6'10" or anything like that, but jump shots on these builds are honestly more overpowered because you get to shoot over smaller defenders. Anyways, man, this jump shot does require an 86 3-pointer, but you can mess around with the percentages of the releases and get it to where you only need an 85. Just like with the JT Thor base, I feel like Eric Paschal is such an underutilized base. It is very underrated. But like always, guys, I'm gonna give you guys the page that the base and the releases are on. Eric Paschal is on page 11. This is on page 1. Tim Duncan is on page 4. Again, guys, this is a very underrated jump shot. Try it out and let me know what you guys think. Now, I have one more jump shot for my big man out there with higher 3-point rating. This time, instead of using Eric Paschal base, we're going to be utilizing Michael Porter Jr. base, which again is a very, very good base. It's very much like a swing jump shot for a guard, but on a center build. I mean, just take a look at these stats on the side. We get a B+ timing stability, which is crazy. And honestly, I know I said timing stability doesn't matter on some jump shots, but this is one jump shot where I feel the timing stability actually works. There are so many times I feel like I mistimed the jump shot, but it still ends up being green. And then the jump shot is just not too fast, but also not slow at all. It's just such a good jump shot, man. I really recommend you guys try this one. Take it into the Gatorade facility. I promise you, this is probably going to be the jump shot that will get you guys from shooting from 30% from 3 to over 60 to 70% from 3. But if you guys know a better jump shot than this, be sure to drop it down in the comments down below. Anyways, again, I'm going to give you guys the pages. This is going to be on page 11, the Michael Porter Jr. base. Marquise Chris is on page 3, and then Dirk Nowitzki is on page 10, again, for me at least. Anyways, guys, that is going to be all the jump shots that I have for y'all boys. I really hope that this video helped y'all out and that you guys enjoyed the video. Again, I'm only pushing out content just to help you guys out. I care about you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for supporting my channel. I understand that I would not be in the position that I'm in without any of you guys. Anyways, I hope you guys have an amazing day.